A very good afternoon to you, to UBC TV. Thank you so much for keeping it with us, and welcome to our lunchtime news this Monday, the 27th of January, 2025. My name is Michael Jordan Lukomoa. Now, the Emirates agents have concluded a 6-day familiarization tour in Uganda, whirled with mountain gorilla trekking in wind impenetrable forest, expressed total commitment to promote and sell Uganda's tourism globally. Meanwhile, the Uganda Tourism Board has committed to prioritize sustainable tourism development in the country through improving the quality of lives of the communities around national parks.
So the gorillas, the lifespan for the silverback is 45 years. Then the moms can live up to 50 years. And it is the dominant silverback that is supposed to mate with all the females in the group, and is supposed to be the father of all the babies that are born in the group. But we have seen in bigger groups, moms prefer mating with the young boys. But if the young boy is seen mating, then he gets a punishment from the silverback. So what the moms do, they hide away with the young boys and mate. So some of the babies come from the young boys, but the silverback believes he's the only one mating. He knows all the babies come from him. Then if a mom switches the group from one group to another and comes with the baby, and that baby is seen a boy, then the silverback kills that baby.
Wow.
Because he knows in the future when this baby grows up, he might take up the group. And he doesn't want a stranger to take up his group.
It's not about coming to Bwindi or Mugahinga to watch gorillas, but also what are other arts-on products that one can really envisage. Apart from just having such an experience, we also saw that there are souvenir projects for the communities, but all these are speaking into one thing: improving the quality of life of the local communities. Uganda, we are talking about sustainable tourism development, and there's no way we can talk about sustainability without inclusivity of the local persons. So today's experience is one of those that tries to conserve, but at the same time also promotes diversity in one way or the other. And all this is because we need together as government of Uganda and Ugandans to appreciate that the moment we preserve and protect and conserve, then at the end of the day, it leads to a bigger sustainable income generation to the country, but at the same time, it's also an income generation to such indigenous communities that we find underprivileged in most circumstances.
So as a guarantee from our company and our, let's say, countries, we'll try to drive more traffic towards your area here, and this of course would help them to have a better quality of life, and of course would help even the gorillas to preserve them. And of course we'll try to do to drive as many as we can from the tourists of UAE, United Arab Emirates, and that's a promise from our side.
See you again. This is your son.
Northern Uganda, a region once ravaged by decades of brutal conflict, is slowly placing its communities back together. Much as many victims still carry the emotional and physical wounds of the war, there is a lot of hope following provision of artificial body parts to victims through the Trust Fund for Victims.
The scars of the Lord's Resistance Army insurgents, which lasted from 1986 to 2006, still linger. Approximately 1.8 million people had been displaced, tens of thousands had been killed, and many were left with life-altering injuries. While the conflict formally ended in 2006, the impact continues to affect individuals and families in the region.
These victims were going through a lot of trauma. They were not even talking. Like you find someone is isolated, don't want to associate with people, so they came up with the idea, why don't we come together and we share our experience, since we are all victims.
These insurgents, led by warlord Joseph Kony, left a legacy of physical disabilities, emotional trauma, and untold suffering. One of the key organizations driving these efforts is the Avis Foundation, that is implementing Trust Fund for Victims project to rehabilitate war victims.
We keep marking those circumferences. For example, here we have 30.5. Then we take the circumference around is 32. But as we're taking the circumferences, we look at the facial expression. If it is tight, then we ask the client.
Trust Fund for Victims project provides victims with artificial limbs, prosthetics, and other mobility aids to help them regain a sense of normality.
Basically, AFC makes referral to Cure Children's Hospital. Their operation is done. After the operation, the parent comes back to us. Then with that form we fill as a feedback. Then also we do post-operative care. Then also depends if the child needs physiotherapy. So we also do the physiotherapy services. Then also we train the parents, because most of these children, due to the wound caused at the back, it gives them some incontinence.
Rose Alimo, a 40-year-old resident of Padel district, is one such beneficiary. In 2002, she lost her leg to stray bullets during an attack near her home in the Gago district.
I didn't feel the gunshot, but when I wanted to make a escape from inside the room, I just found I had lost my limb.
Government, working with development partners, established a workshop and a rehabilitation center in Iguru Regional Referral Hospital to change lives.
The target is basically post-war victims. However, with the post-war victims, at times you cannot ignore the family members. So it also involves the family members, the community, but we all know that there are people who have been also indirectly affected by war. So it's a cross-cutting thing, as much as we may talk of only post-war victims. Both the direct and indirect are covered. Those ones who come to the center, at times they are identified through other services. These clients or patients may come for other services, then they are identified that they need counseling services. Then they are also referred to us.
The number that needs support has site to 700. This includes new amputees receiving artificial limbs and individuals returning from repairs or replacements of worn-out prosthetics. The physical rehabilitation program operates across 22 districts, including Acholi, Lango, and Iteso sub-region. Abdunasile Lubama for UBC.
Watching, let's take a short break.
Chitande chavaawa
kati waliwo omusajja yatanze nti yasooka zitomeranga nebaga atomera ntomere kati ne bateekerawo ddala lufula ne bayitawo kitante
nga wooli
asali bindi matumono
amanya bampita Abdul Halim Muhammad muzadde wa Muhammad Chitante Primary School nkozesa MTN momo okusasula school fees kubanga changu nnyo gikozesa singa ugenda mu banka nosimba line ne kusumbuwa abazadde mbagamba okozesa momo pay kubanga abantu bonna kati tugenda kuwangula fena tuli mu MTN tuwangule fena
kiwedde
owuli
mulondo omulidde mwami nze mbadimanyirira abakyala bokka
n'abaami ate
bwe kikwatagana ku muzadde
school fees ezo *165 *80 hash.
Here's your chance to win school fees for your child for a whole year. Just pay school fees using Momo. Dial *165 *80 hash. Select option 2 for school pay. Select option 1 to pay school fees. Enter the student number and amount and approve the transaction. You are now entered the draw to win school fees for your child for a whole year.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort and pride with Royal Form Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Form Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukoto Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the first floor. Government of Uganda presents Post Buses in Uganda, operated by Posta Uganda. We specialize in professional transport, courier and vehicle hire services across Uganda. Our routes include Kampala Masaka Mbarara Kabale Chisoro, Kampala Mukono Jinja Mbale via Tirinyi Road Soroti Lira, and Kampala Luwero Kamudini Gulu Kitgum. Our main offices are located at the Post Office Head Office on Kampala Road, with booking services available at counters 23 and 24 at the General Post Office. You can also book at designated district post offices along our routes. For inquiries or bookings, please contact us on 0751 684 184. Posta Uganda. We deliver trust.
It's our mission to secure your money.
Protecting your money is as important as earning it. It is for this reason that the Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda, DPF, was established by the Government of Uganda to provide deposit protection to customers of regulated financial institutions. In the unlikely event that your commercial bank, credit institution or microfinance deposit-taking institution fails, the DPF will pay you up to 10 million Uganda shillings. Keep your personal information such as national identification number, mobile phone or an alternative bank account updated with your banker. Terms and conditions apply. For more information, contact DPF at Aha Towers, Plot 7 Lodell Road, Kampala. Call 0312 206 400 or visit our website at www.dpf.or.ug.
We are the DPF. We protect your money. Protection Fund of Uganda.
Thank you so much for watching and welcome back from the break. Now, former Ayivu County Member of Parliament Bernard Atiku has declared his comeback for the 2026 general election in Ayivu West Division of Arua City. Coming under the NRM party, Atiku lost in 2021 after making his mind to quit the FDC and join the NRM. His return was inspired by some elders of Ayivu Lukbar County who asked him and lured him into the contest over the weekend through prayers.
And we are here witnessing the prayers which is being offered by the elders for Bernard Atiku. And it has been their desire that in the forthcoming elections, Bernard should go to represent them. They have done this out of bitterness they have gone through the years when he was out of the parliament. Many activities which he did, they are not seeing it happening. For example, he has been paying many children in Naivu who have done very well. For example, he initiated this rural electrification program here. Now electricity is in our villages. He was able to put a bill in the parliament, especially for the children, and that bill passed. So people have really remembered all these things. They said, it seems if the article was still in the parliament, how much more
will he have done for us?
It is very hard to feel the actual impact of a member of parliament on yourself. Most times you're either lamped up and you feel the impact at policy level, and for those that do not speak, you don't really feel their impact. So I have a personal relationship with Honorable Kubena because I have felt his impact at a personal level. And if you went around and asked whether people miss him, I'm sure there's no debate to that. The people truly miss Honorable Kubena, and I'm glad that Honorable Kubena is coming back.
This function today was a request by the elders and some of our supporters that I should make a comeback. Of course, you all know that I lost the elections in the 2021 general elections. I decided that it would be right to make a comeback for obvious reasons. That one, we had laid a very good foundation for the development of Arua city. The role of a member of parliament are well stipulated in the constitution. Representation, appropriation, legislation, and oversight. Now, in these four roles, Ivu West has been performing very poorly. And I think people have looked at my performance in the last 10 years, or in the 10 years I was in parliament.
UBC Lunchtime News. Now, in Oyam district, a local group is making impressive strides providing essential services to their community while also earning collectively to improve their livelihoods. Kut Irot is a catering group with big aspirations, determined to grow into a major event management firm.
In Abe sub-county, Uyam district, there is a group of dedicated individuals aimed at changing lives one step at a time.
Always we say that this is for the clergy.
In a team spirit, Chuirwot men and women alike are joining forces to offer top-notch catering services during public events. Chuirwot was founded in 2018 with a mission to boost incomes while supporting their community, particularly during times of bereavement.
But we don't divide the money among ourselves. We just add with our requirements, which we are lacking.
The group received a significant boost in 2022 when the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, through the Jua Kali program, provided them with the tents and chairs, enabling them to expand their services. Currently, non-members pay 280,000 shillings per event, while subscribed members enjoy free services during funerals. The group's chairperson, Moses Utim, shares how savings have allowed them to invest in more equipment with the plans to venture in poultry farming for additional income. A member of Chuirwoto Kumu David emphasizes how the initiative has brought members together, strengthening their resourcefulness and a sense of unity. However, the group still faces challenges, including delayed payments during funerals, limited equipment and lack of transport.
What we are going to use there and bringing them back, sometimes we carry on our heads, and if it rains, it becomes a very, very big problem.
We have added some saucepans and other things, but still they are not enough because our group is a strong group. Always they request us to go and help, like as catering services.
The Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development is currently assessing the performance of the program nationwide.
In order to get the real facts, we targeted getting the real site.
The Commissioner for Youth and Children Affairs, Fred Ngabirano, says that many service businesses are flourishing and underscores the importance of district-level involvement for a smoother implementation.
Those in the event management, they are doing well. Others which are in the tailoring, doing very well. In Gulu, we got a cosmetologist, a group of ladies, doing very well. However, others have challenges. In Oyam, for example, 6 groups could not able account to us.
He says the ministry is also addressing the challenges faced and working on expanding the program. Arua, UBC News.
UBC Lunchtime News Business News. Chibale District commercial officers and extension workers have been cautioned to shift their focus from office-based tasks and engage more with farmers in the field. The call comes as part of effort to enhance agricultural productivity and ensure that farmers receive the necessary support and guidance to improve their practices.
During the training of Nyamarunda maize and coffee farmers in Chibale district, it was emphasized that regular visits to farmers are crucial for providing hands-on assistance and addressing challenges faced by farmers.
Because there is no way government can alleviate poverty within lives and households, homes of Ugandans, unless these agricultural services are extended to our communities. First of all, they go down. We must leave offices, we must leave those comfort zones, and we go on ground, disseminate information of transformation in as far as agriculture is concerned.